Alright YouTube, how's it going? Common Collector here, and today we are going to be running with Morphtronics again. So if you guys saw my previous video, I had in this deck, this was how I was running it, was with Pot of Desires, and the goal of the deck was in order to mill myself out by before my next turn. So there was the caveat that if I had to use like Crystron Halka Fibrax on my opponent's turn and go into Formula, then I would be able to draw a card, which did work. It was really awesome because with this, you're able to special summon a monster from the extra deck, and it's treated as a synchro summon. So you can go into Formula and draw 2 cards if you have your Hyper Librarian on the field. We're going to make a few alterations because it was a little too easy. I was going to play Iron Call, but actually, in order to sort of keep with the gambling theme, we're going to run with a copy of Cup of Ace as our 40th card. So basically what this card is going to do is we're going to be gambling to try to flip a heads in order to draw 2 cards. Otherwise, our opponent's just going to draw 2. And then I did a few practice duels right before this, and overall Naturia Beast really wasn't very helpful. I'm just never really going to go into it. So I'm actually going to add a copy of Saryuja, because I think that Saryuja could be beneficial. There was a time in my practice duel where I couldn't go into another Link 4, but I had a lot of stuff on my field, so having an extra Link 4 could be beneficial. I mean, even going into Saryuja in this scenario is better than Appaloosa, so I could actually probably get rid of Appaloosa even and just go with like a generic Link 3 monster. I'm not sure if there's one that can really help you draw, so we're just going to go for a super duper generic, and we're going to go with like a Decode Talker, just for an extra Link 3 that we can go into. But yeah, I'm sure that there's someone who's screaming at their computer right now because there is a better option. But for now, I think this is what we're going to go with. So we will do a quick test duel, see how this goes. If I don't get it on this first one, then I will skip all of the ones that I don't get, and we'll see how many attempts it takes me to actually get this. The last time when I had Pot of Desires, it only took me 5 attempts. So on my 5th attempt I got it, and I'm gonna create a custom bot game because last time I ran out of time almost. I had 1 second left before I passed. So if you guys haven't seen that previous video, go check that out. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and otherwise we are going to just get started. So we're going to create a custom game against a bot, and we have our deck, and we got the roll. We're gonna go second. That way we get 6 cards in our opening hand. Okay, so we have not a great hand. We have 3 copies of our repair unit. Okay, so this could be good to just use Accelerator. We'll probably start with that. We don't want to waste our normal summon on any of these cards. So we're going to pop that. Ooh, and we got hit by an Ash. Okay. Literally can't do anything. Like, I can normal summon, and then that's it. So, yeah, already, first attempt, did not work. Yeah, again, we can normal summon, and that's it. We can't even beat over this thing with Stapling. We can't link anything away. So, that's it for attempt number 1. I'll see you guys for the final attempt. And if you guys want to see this whole stream, you guys can go ahead and check it out on Patreon, where I will have the full unedited thing online there. So thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you in the final. Okay, cool. So we got our notepad. We've had 1 attempt so far. And let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to go with rock this time. Nope, not rock. We're going to go with scissors. Scissors lost us, but that's okay because, oh, so he's making us go first. So that's fine. We don't always need to win the die roll. So we can normal summon Vacuum in. Yeah, so we'll normal summon the Vacuum in, and then, oh, for some reason when I saw the desynchro, I was thinking of machine duplication. If we can get a machine duplication, that would be really groovy. But otherwise, right now, we need to really pick up a Self-on. So we'll go for a die roll of 5. This is attempt number 2, by the way. So we got a Remoten. We can't even summon out the Remoten. We can't destroy anything, which is why we want to... Oh, we can... I guess we can destroy our own thing. Well, before we destroy our own thing, then we better... Yeah, we don't want to go into a Link 2 and then destroy something, because then we get rid of, like, 2 monsters. So we'll go with Accelerator. Send this back in. This is not going to work. So we can technically get rid of the Smart Fawn for Link Karibo. Activate this. Bring out the Cell Fawn. Bring Cell Fawn out. Summon. And we'll see where this goes. Die roll of 1. Okay, so we can technically synchro summon with these guys. Oh, we're actually going to be able to go into a formula synchron with what we have here. So pick this up from the deck. We'll go into a Hulk with these two. This isn't actually looking that bad. Just depends on if we can draw enough cards to keep everything cooking. So we'll summon this into defense mode. Okay, what we really want now is some way to get into another Cell Fawn with whatever we draw. So we'll special summon, banish this. I can't believe how we're still moving. This is really cool. So we'll activate this. We'll get a die roll of 5. Really good. Okay. We might as well pick up this Smart Fawn. Because we can't summon the Cell Fawn. We really want to draw a... off of a Smart Fawn, we really want to pick up... man. I don't want to do this, but I guess we got to go into Formula now and then try to get like a repair unit or something, or else a machine duplication. So we're going to go with this. Draw a card. Let's see that machine duplication. Draw a card. We got the dupe! Okay, we have duplication. That gives us a screaming chance to actually come back. So, yeah, I mean, I really wish we could have had a Hyper Librarian out first, but that's okay. So we're going to send this back. We'll get our synchro materials. And now we're going to be moving now pretty hard. We might as well get all of our materials out of the deck. First, this is tough. Usually I always say Smart Fawn first. I think we'll do Smart Fawn first. So we'll go for a 5. And we got nothing. Bad. That's very bad. Okay, so machine duplication. I think first we're gonna use the Cell Fawn first. Okay, very good. What do we have in Grave? I don't think we even have. We maybe have another remote in Engrave. But if we do this, we can get into a Hyper Librarian. Yeah, so we're gonna go with him. These guys are gonna be really useless later in the game, so we might as well get them out of the way now. So we are going to Hyper Librarian, which will clear up some space on our board. We'll keep Hyper Librarian over here, and now we will. We're also gonna try. I don't want to draw into a Cell Fawn, so I can't. Man, if this actually works. Okay, so we don't want to draw a Cell Fawn, so we're going to machine dupe, because this is the best situation we could have asked for, is to have Cell Fawn and then machine duplication him, and we're already this far into the duel, which is pretty unprecedented. We've already used the first Cell Fawn's effect, so now we can just go into a Shiranui Sword Saga. Or we could go, Saryuja only lets us draw off of the other stuff. So yeah, I think we're going to go into a Sword Saga, which will allow us to draw an extra card off of the Librarian. And we don't need to use Sword Saga's effect. Okay, we got another duplication. Doesn't really help us out right now, but could be useful later. We will... so... Yeah, so we're gonna Cell Fawn. If we get something really obscure, okay. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. That's good. So, because we're never gonna desynchro like the Hyper Librarian, so now we can get rid of this Smart Fawn, or even let's banish a Cell Fawn, because I like banishing Cell Fawn. So we'll pick that out of the deck. So we already have all of our Smart Fawns. We can take. So. What can we do to... I really want to get to Saryuja. So when he summoned, draw 4 and then plays 3. So he is a +1. But... Oh, we would have 4. Yeah, so we're going to Saryuja, get this other Cell Fawn off the board, and we'll draw 4. I think that... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. There we go. So there's 4. We'll put Saryuja here. Use our User's effect. Yeah, and then he lets us special summon, which is amazing. So then we just put these machine duplications. Probably we'll keep one dupe. Or do we just keep the machine duplications in hand and we'll send like monsters back? So we'll keep for sure one duplication. Or maybe we don't. So we have to keep this. We don't really need to keep Vacuum in. We'll send Vacuum in back. I think I'm okay with that. Yep. Doesn't matter the order because it'll get shuffled really soon. And then he can let us, once we're turned in the main phase, special summon a monster from our hand. I think that Saryujo was a really good addition to the deck. So we don't want to use this yet. We could. Okay, so we're gonna first get out a Smart Fawn because we got to thin the deck so we can draw into our other desynchros. So first, what do we? This Smart Fawn is useless to us now, so cool. So we're gonna Smart Fawn effect. We got a 6. 6s are good. We like those. Okay, we got a Morphtronic. Good. So we'll pick up the boom boxing because we wouldn't mind leaving this. But yeah. Because I'd like to summon a Remoten off of a Selfon's effect. So and then yeah, with this, do they get shuffled back in? Ooh, Okay. Excavate that many cards. Add one, and then shuffle the rest back in the deck. Okay, so they're not at the bottom. They're shuffled in, which is very good. So, machine duplication, we still can't even use that on anything. We could bring this back and then summon one. That doesn't really help us. I would rather just save this for later. We don't want to destroy anything with Saryujo, so I think we're just going to Selfon. I just don't want him to whiff, but we're going to try him. We got a 6. There we go. Okay, so we got something at least. Okay, so I think that Vacuumin is the best we could have hoped for, actually, because he is a target for machine duplication. So we will be able to suck out a couple extra copies out of the deck. The only problem is the Morphtronic, or that we only have one extra zone. I wish that we had 2. So do we use the accelerator to destroy something? No. We just got to hope to not draw anything. We just don't want to draw a Vacuum in off of this effect here. We're going to draw 2, which is going to be awesome. Yes, chain his effect. Nice, and we did not get a Vacuum in. So this is the time where we want to use machine duplication. So we'll duplicate him. Oh, we only have 1 in the deck, so we must have already used 1. I don't think I would have knocked him down to... Oh, yeah, I used him, like, right away. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, whatever. That's still fine. So, these guys are pretty useless to us, but can we use them for anything? Oh, yeah. These guys are still pretty good. So, we will special summon out a Martial Metal Marcher. Do we want to do this now? Okay, so maybe we need to Cup of Ace and try to see if we can get into a desynchro. That would be good. Desynchro would be better first. So we'll yeah, we're gonna activate Cup of Ace. We got heads. Okay, so we did not pick up. Okay, but we did get like another Monster Reborn, which is Junk Box, which is good. We'll blow up a Vacuum in. That'll be fine if we just blow up a Vacuum in. So we'll get rid of this one in defense, and we'll shuffle back in the boombox. We picked that up, so that's a free Selfon from the banished pile, which is always good. Or we get Smartphone. Smartphone is arguably better. There's so many options, and I just don't want to screw up. I think actually we will go for the. No, I'd like to whittle down the deck a little bit more, so we will do this. We'll get rid of you. And then I think if we pick up a Selfon, and then Selfon can get us to like a Remoten, then that'll be okay. So I'd rather do that because with the Selfon, then if we get a Remoten, then we can thin the deck a little more. We got a 4 there. Remoten? Yes! We got a Remoten. Oh my god. And now we have enough for another Link 5 or a Link 4 or something. So we can do this. We don't want to banish. We don't want to banish any of our Link or any of our ones. We can't even do that because we don't have any to search. So that's cool. Scopin, we could pull out a Scopin. I'd rather leave that in the graveyard. So let's just get some of these 4s out of the deck. Yeah, let's just get the 4s out of the deck. So we have very little monsters, which is cool. Have we used any of our? We've used one equip spell. And now we use this. So we can't use the. I do have Power Tool Dragon in here in order to get to another equip spell, but we kind of lost that. What can we go into right now? We have Martial Metal Marcher, which would be cool, and then nothing else really gets us anywhere. Again, I just don't want to draw a monster if we don't have to, but I think we just kind of have to get rid of some of the monsters that are currently on our board. So we're going to get rid of this guy. So we'll go into the Martial Metal Marcher, and then we'll also chain his effect, which allows us to... Oh, right! We get to bring back a guy from the graveyard. Do we do Synchron? Its effects are negated, I believe. Yeah, special summon and defense, its effects are negated. But would it be beneficial for us to go into any of these? We get a 3, get a 1. We might get a 1, or we get another 2 here. 2. This is an important decision. What do I pick up? I don't know if any of these matter, but I feel like I can do the most with a 1. But I don't want to move this. I don't want to move the smart font around because I think that could, or no, because we already can't desynchro. So I think we will take the smart font. That could have been a mistake, but we can always just blow it up with this accelerator, which is cool. So we have the accelerator. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe, yeah, because like because it just has to be first properly summoned, I believe. Like how if you summon something out with Self on, then it's not properly summoned. Okay, we only have 12 cards left in the deck, which is cool. We're gonna put one back in, but what do we get rid of? We already have a formula there. I think that it'll work if we desynchro. So I'm actually just gonna get rid of. Yeah, because these are both 3s or anything. So why not just we'll get rid of the remote and send this back in, and we just draw it right back. Whatever. Can't. Its effects are negated, so whatever. We still can't forget that we have the Saryuja in hand, but we're going to try to go into a formula synchron, and then hopefully we can desynchro with it later. Yeah, and then we will draw an extra. Okay, so we have a desynchro. We have 3 Monster Reborns, basically. So basically our only option, or else I just leave the formula. I can leave the formula for now. How many do I have? I have 1. I've already used all of the accelerators. If I use Saryuja I could summon out Slingin, and then I don't have a level 6 synchro, I don't believe. Let's junk box. Let's junk box this Self-on. The desynchro thing would have worked, I'm pretty sure. It would have. I don't know why I'm being so paranoid about it. But we can... so with this... What do we do? I shouldn't have... do I just... But yeah, now did I bring back... I think the 2... I just don't want to screw this up now. So, we can use Saryuja's effect to summon Slingin, and then I can use Slingin for a fusion material to clear up a space. Right? So that will get us to... We'll get a free space opened? Or do we have... Did I put in a Link 3? I did put in Decode Talker. Decode Talker would have to go here. So what if we'll use Saryuja, activate his effect, bring this out, but actually still synchro summoning is better. So okay, we do have a or no. So, yeah, we're going to synchro summon. So we're going to take this and this to go into a 7. We can't use his effect, but we do get to draw. We can't use 1-for-1, which is unfortunate. And we could actually just Decode Talker with this Saryuja now. I didn't really think about that. But, so if we use Selfon, we're gonna use Selfon now. Nice. So we get that. Do we have a thing we can... Why did my computer do that? It does that, and I don't know why. Okay, we have Decode Talker. So we're going to take 1, 2, and 3 for a Decode Talker. I kind of want to keep the formula there in case he comes up, because he is still a tuner. And then we will activate Junk Box. I'm sorry about this, guys, people who are watching. I don't know why my computer does this. Okay, it's back to normal. Okay, so now we'll activate Smartphone. We got a 1, and we got a... Oh my gosh, we have 7 cards left, and we have an extra... Do we have 1 Desynchro in the deck yet? Yes, we do. Guys, we're gonna do this. Okay, so we're gonna Formula. Boom. Formula Synchron. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Machine Duplication. 1 Day of Peace. We might save 1 Day of Peace for later. Oh, and we have an Upstart Goblin, don't we? We have an Upstart Goblin. Oh my gosh. So in our deck is an Upstart Goblin. Possibly another of the Equip spell. Yes. That's 2 of the cards that I can confirm. And I don't really know what else. Maybe another level 4 monster. So we are going to... We're going to Desynchro this guy. Summon back the materials. Nice. Activate Smartphone. We got a 4. Okay, now we know basically all the cards in the deck. We do. Monster Reborn, Scope In, Upstart, and I don't really know what else. I forgot. Okay, so hopefully we can pick up the Scope In. We got a 5, so we get to reveal everything. Oh my gosh, guys. We're doing this. Okay, so we're going to go... We have that level 4 yet. It doesn't really matter. Oh, it does matter. Because we can't... Or no, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. No. Oh, actually, still, this is the better position to be in. So, we can now... Formula again. I'm sorry I'm going so slow. I need this to go off perfectly, though. Draw 2. Yes. Chain. Oh my gosh! Guys! Ah! 1 Day of Peace. No. Upstart for the win. We're going to lose this as hard as we can, and we're going to be 1,000 life points down. Upstart. Ah! Yeah, we can't even activate 1 Day of Peace. Whew! Okay. Oh, did I take Opelousas out of here? Guys, I feel like a zillion buckaroos. We're gonna take these guys out of here for a little protection. We also have protection for the decode. What else do I have in here? We have 3 cards in the extra deck left, by the way. We could get... What's anything that could give us protection? Link Karibo, we could actually just get that on our own. So we'll bring back Saryuja just because he's cool. We're going to Junk Box for a... doesn't really matter. Again, you can't use any of these guys' effects. We can't use Link Karibo this turn because we already did it. But next turn, for some protection... Now that we did it, let's just see how our opponent's next turn goes. Oh, Junk Box gets rid of the card. We should have used the repair unit. Yeah, we're going to stop that. Dumbo. Stardust Dragon's effect. Duh. We're going to use that. And... Cards can't be drawn. We lost! Guys, attempt number 2. I don't even have to edit anything out of this video. So... I guess this video won't even go onto the Patreon because, yeah, I'm just going to keep the original Morphtronic video that I did last week on the Patreon. But I did this in less attempts, and I took out the Pot of Desires. Do I have to do a third video where I make it even harder? I decked myself out again and on 2 attempts. That was amazing. So guys, if you really enjoyed this, I enjoyed filming it. If you guys enjoyed what you guys just saw, please smash that like button. I really thought that this would like take me hours. I cannot believe that that just went so easily. Holy crap. Okay, good night guys. Have a great time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Tell me what you guys thought about the video down in the comment section, and we'll see you next time. Peace.